welcome back to another Moveset video, and today we'll be featuring Marshadow as it is now available to everyone. All you have to do is go to your nearest GameStop, pick up the code, type it in your 3DS, and you'll have yourself a Marshadow. But let's go ahead and get right into the video. So to start things off, Marshadow's typing: Ghost, Fighting, Ability, Technician, which boosts attacks lower than 60 base power. Marshadow's type defense: weak to Flying, Ghost, Psychic, and Fairy, immune to Normal and Fighting, resistant to Poison, Rock, and Bug. Base stats overall, all I gotta say, they're good. They're OP. Marshadow is actually a really great Pokemon. But let's go ahead and look at some movesets. As for the first set, we have Jolly Nature, EV Spread, 252 in speed, 252 in attack. You can run Adamant Nature, but I do feel like you are going to get outsped by a lot of other Pokemon. Held item for this set, we got Life Orb. For this set, you can run Life Orb, Choice Band, Expert Belt. Either item works. Ability, Technician, as it is the only ability it knows. Technician does come into play for the moveset, as Marshadow knows Shadow Sneak, which is lower than 60 base power, so it does get boosted by Technician. Spectral Thief, as it is Marshadow's signature move. If used on a Pokemon that used Swords Dance or any stat boost move, it allows Marshadow to steal the target's stats before doing damage, which is absolutely amazing. Close Combat, high base power, Marshadow's strongest fighting move, Ice Punch for some flying coverage alongside with the dragons. You can also mix the set by replacing Ice Punch with Hidden Power Ice, as it will get Technician boosted. You could also, well, you would need to change the nature as well, so you would get, I think it's about 60 base power, but it would get boosted to like 90, so it's just like an Ice Beam. If you want to like run a mix set, of course. But for the next set, we have same nature and EV Spread. So for this set, we have the health item Leftovers. You can also give it the Moggle Berry, Citrus Berry. For the first move, we have Bulk Up to raise our attack and defense. And instead of Close Combat, we're going to go with Drain Punch, since we are going to be somewhat physically tanky from the move Bulk Up. So we can have that HP sustain from Drain Punch and Leftovers. Ice Punch, once again, for the flying types. Spectral Thief, because it's just too good to pass up on. You can also go with Marshadow Z on the set, since the only way to use the signature move is by having the held item, the Marshadow Z, which is actually amazing. Spectral Thief, it can use Soul Stealing 7-star Strike, which my favorite animation actually. It's a really nice animation. Moving on though, we got Swagger on Marshadow. Using the Swagger is best used on special attack mons. It's a little bit risky if using it on a physical mon, since Swagger does increase the opponent's attack by 2 stages. Can also use on physical mons, but like I said, it won't be rewarding if the opponent doesn't hit itself in confusion. So the idea here is to Swagger your opponent, and if it hits himself in confusion, use Spectral Thief, steal the Swagger +2 boost, as I will be showing you here in the video. Alright, so I was on the battle spot, obviously, and the idea here, as I said, for the set was Swagger, Spectral Thief, steal a stat boost. So I immediately send out Marshadow as he goes for, or he sends out Charizard. Definitely going to be Mega, as it's going to go into Mega Y. So I have to rely on making sure Swagger connects, and he does hit himself in confusion. Okay, so Swagger does connect, because I know Fire Blast or Flamethrower is most likely going to one-shot Marshadow, since he does have the Drought up, which gives it a boost. So luckily he does hit himself in confusion, so now I am in an awesome position to go for Spectral Thief. But first we're going to take those stats back into Marshadow, so Marshadow is now at +2. And now we get to attack same turn. One shot Charizard. And I don't even think Life Orb was needed for the set as well, as now my opponent is going to send out Snorlax, and I believe my opponent was actually running like a Reds team, but he had a Bulbasaur on his team, which he will be sending out after I one-shot this Snorlax. But yeah, I think he was trying to do some trolly stuff on the battle spot, but we do pick up the KO, or he forfeits. Yeah, he ends up forfeiting. But yeah, as now we are going to go back into finishing up the moveset. Shadow Sneak for priority and Drain Punch for recovery. So that is the Swagger set, which is actually really fun. So you can run Marshadow Z or a different item on this, like we mentioned before. Lastly here, we have some other moves Marshadow can learn. Poison Jab for that fairy coverage. Pursuit, power doubles if the Pokemon switches out. Rock Tomb to lower opposing speed. Also really good for those 4x weakness mons like Charizard and Volcarona. But yeah, that is going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next live stream or video. Have a great day. Peace out.